gas. I want that. Oh, I need that. Gots to have that. I love my
And my name is Myron. They call me SNIFFY. My name Myron Johnson. They call me SNIFFY. They call me SNIFFY. My cousin is Dr. Umar Johnson. I'm here to give y'all a message. Y'all better leave my cousin alone. That's what y'all better do. My cousin Umar doing good work for y'all. Y'all some stupid ass niggas, man. And y'all ain't giving the man no money. Y'all think because y'all gave my cousin a little money, y'all think y'all own him. Y'all don't own a motherfucker that up in here. And y'all gonna be looking real stupid August the 2020 when my cousin open up that school. He gonna be opening up that school, and them boys gonna be getting educated. He gonna be doing more than y'all dumb ass kids. That was y'all.
Not to be popular, it's just I'm inspired by my brother, that reality Temple's brother, the most powerful voice on the internet, that reality Angel Snubbing Up 7. That's right, brother. I'm calling you out, brother. I'm building you. I'm putting you out there, brother. I'm shouting you out. That's my inspiration.
Free your mind.
Video. I just wanted to add a little bit to what I had to say about your boy Pharaoh said that. And you can continue if you want to. You can reference the interview that he had with Sonetta TV. I think it's on Sonetta Studios. And listen to this. Listen to this man talk. Okay. He was talking about Elijah Muhammad and the so-called wise, and the age of the wise, so-called wise, the age of the women. And I want somebody to send me a message, because I want to know. I really am not clear. Were these women underage? Was it a mix? I mean, from what I knew, they were young, very young women. I didn't know they was under 18 years old. Maybe I need to listen to young Pharaoh's video again, because I really don't know exactly how old these ladies were. Anyway, for the sake of argument, and as far as Pharaoh said that is concerned, what difference do it make if they was 13, 14, 15 years old? Who cares? Look, this is what he said. You need to listen to that interview he had with Sonetta TV to show you how much this guy is he's just a pure idiot. Now, I guess he's assuming that these are underage, these are underage women, okay? So now this is what he said to justify Elijah Muhammad impregnating all these young ladies. He said that Elijah Muhammad was born in the late 1800s. That's true. I think 1897 or something like that, Elijah Muhammad was born. Pharaoh said during that time, and you can probably do a Google search on the various states, and you can look up the age limits when these girls could be considered eligible for marriage. And I think it goes as low as 13. So basically what Pharaoh said that is telling us that Elijah Muhammad was living in a total different time than we are. What's considered pedophilia now, it was the norm. And that's what he said. He said it was normal for old ass men to get a hold of young women. Now, let's keep it real here. Let's keep it real. A grown man, I don't need no law. I don't need a law as an older man to tell me that this young girl is a girl. I don't need a law to tell me, as old as I am, why am I trying to have sexual relations with an infant? You pedophile bastards out there. You don't need a law. You know, as soon as you do it, you know that it's wrong. Why you think Elijah Muhammad kept it a secret? Why you think he kept it hidden? Why you think it was undercover? Elijah Muhammad did what all these other sucker preachers be doing. They prey on their female congregation, their female members. He told Malcolm that God told him to do it. That's what they always use God to justify. Pharaoh said because Elijah Muhammad grew up in a time when the age was lower. The age was lower, so you wouldn't be charged with rape. That made it right. So it don't make no difference to him whether or not these were underage women, because Elijah Muhammad probably thought he was doing it with no problem, because during his time you could mess around with a 13, 12-year-old. It was the norm. Like I say, as an older man, I don't need a law. Not only an older man, but you're supposed to be a righteous man. If you're a righteous man, a holy man, you don't need a law. You don't need to go look at the white man's law to tell you that is a child. It is the usual exploitation of the congregation. That's what it is. The usual stuff. And here's this guy, probably because he wants to do the same thing or have done the same thing, trying to justify. You must remember also that Elijah Muhammad is trying to, I'm taking his words out of context. I'm not taking nothing out of context. How am I taking the words out of context? That's what the man said, so you know what he said. So even if these women were underage, it's all right. It's all right to be a pedophile. So that's exactly what your boy Pharaoh said that is doing. He's justifying pedophilia, probably because he's a pedophile himself, probably because this troll in my chat room is a pedophile. Y'all want to take advantage of children. You want to take advantage of people, period, for your own self-glorification, hiding behind the struggle, hiding behind this movement of freedom, justice, and equality for your own benefit. You're a bunch of leeches, a bunch of pieces of trash. Like I told you, a bunch of rats. So what is a rat still doing on my page? What you come to my page for? Because this page is dedicated to the extermination of rats. You want some cheese? You want some cheese, rat? You don't come here and try to justify it. And even, let's say for instance, if those women was 18. Let's just say they was 18. Okay, so under the law, when you turn 18, this still is an old man. He's old enough to be these women's great-great-grandfather. You tell me, troll, you mean to tell me you will be happy if some great-great-grandfather come from out of nowhere, talk about in the name of God, and get your little 18-year-old girl that just graduated out of high school, get her pregnant in the name of God? No, I'm asking you, Chase. I'm asking you, answer my question. You telling me that you don't mind your 18-year-old daughter that just graduated out of high school would you allow him, you would be happy that your little girl is messing around with somebody old enough to be her great-great-grandfather? Answer the question. That's all I want to know. With your fake self. You're a hypocrite. If you say yes, you're a liar. And you know you're a liar. Pharaoh said that is a liar. Pharaoh said that probably is messing around with young girls. If a young girl got in his face, he'll probably do it. What can a young girl do for somebody? What can a young girl do for somebody that's getting ready to go into the damn casket? You old as hell. Just like Farrakhan said, you have more years behind you than in front of you. What can you do? What you gonna do for this young girl? What can she do for you? She can barely think. She don't even know nothing. Just graduated out of high school. Probably still in high school. What can she do for an old man? Nothing. Except you use her for pleasure and jerk off on her. Use her. Answer the question, Chase. Oh, he's not gonna answer the question. I'm waiting. He can write so much. Answer the question. I want you to answer the question. Lance, hey, how you doing there, Lance? Did young Pharaoh say that before or after his Malcolm X video? I'm talking about this guy called Pharaoh Said That. He had an interview with Sonetta TV, and if you listen to him, he basically trying to justify what Elijah Muhammad done. He don't care if the women was underage. He don't care. Elijah Muhammad is always right. Elijah Muhammad wouldn't do nothing wrong. But see, my thing is, if you do things, if you really felt that way, why you hiding it? Why is it a secret? Why are you mad because Malcolm X found out about it and he began to talk about it because y'all ass started messing with him? What you mad for? If you're proud of what you're doing, if what you're doing is right, why is it a secret? Why it's a rumor? Explain that. See, these suckers always trying to justify their evil. They exploit us, our people, just like the racists do. There's no reason. Why you, okay, if Elijah Muhammad supposed to spread his seed, yeah, that's right, Lance. Okay, if God told Elijah Muhammad to spread his seed, women that's 30 and 40 years old, they can get pregnant just as fast as those youngsters can. How come you couldn't get a woman that was more closer to your age? You're gonna exploit these children, because that's what they are. They babies, they infants compared to this man. But because he's the messenger of God. See, they always use God. They use God to justify everything. They use the God. That's why we had to kill Malcolm X. That's why we had to go to the toilet at 12 o'clock. They use God to justify everything. Oh, it's so sickening to me. I just wanted to point that out because I did not want that dude to get away with his words. this guy Chase is saying I take it out of context. I'm not taking nothing out of context. I'm listening to what the man's saying. He's trying to justify pedophilia. And you probably doing the same thing. You wouldn't mind getting with an infant. Matter of fact, y'all do know that Prophet Muhammad, that Islam stuff, y'all do know that the Prophet of Muhammad was married to his first wife. I think she was 6 years old. What you gonna do with a 6-year-old child, grown-ass man? That's your wife. How can you call an infant, can't even talk, still boo-boo on itself? That's your wife. Can't y'all see these people sick as hell? Oh, they sick as hell. Muslim, really. I don't want nothing to do with that crap. RBG, Comedic, Moore, First Black, all these people, they insane, they sick in the mind. They are the poison, they the rats, they are the bats in the belfry. Get off my page. I don't want nothing to do with you. You're not my brother, you're not my sister, you're insane, you wacky as a hell. Sick, you bunch of pedophiles. A bunch of murderers. I don't want nothing to do with you. Tricksters, deceivers. That's what they are. A sewer full of rats. That's what they are. Now, if you notice that Chase didn't come back, I asked that Chase. I asked him if an old man like Elijah Muhammad came to your daughter, your 18-year-old daughter, would you be happy? Would you give your approval on that relationship? This guy didn't say nothing. See? I took that man's words out of context. Will you make a video and you show and you put it into context? Hell, I can hear. I hear and I comprehend very well. Thank you. I heard what the man said. He's advocating pedophilia. He approves of pedophilia. Elijah Muhammad was born. That was a different day and time. I don't give a damn. I don't care what the day and time was. I don't care nothing about all that. You know that that's a child. Grown-ass man messing with babies. Get the hell out of here, you pedophiles.
Free your mind.
Gonna make this short. I just want to make a quick commentary. When I was watching that young Pharaoh documentary on the Nation of Islam, young Pharaoh said that you really have to listen. You really have to listen to what people say. I'm going to say that again. Hey, Brother Michael. You really have to listen to what people say, because if you don't, you might miss something. They're telling you something, right? They might not even realize what they're saying, but they're telling you something they probably don't want you to know. But they slip. People slip. Like when Farrakhan said, and even Elijah Muhammad said, what if we did kill Malcolm? What is that telling us? What if we did kill Malcolm? But you're claiming that you're innocent, you're claiming that you had nothing to do with it, but at the same time, what if I did? Like the O.J. Simpson case. There are many people who believe that O.J. Simpson murdered his wife, Nicole Brown Simpson. Then he turned around after the case is all over. There was supposed to be a show, or I think there was a show, talking about what if I did, or something to that effect. People already know or believe that you done it. Why would you come out in the public and talk about if I did it, I would do it this way or some crap? I forgot exactly how it went. We already know or believe that you killed that woman. Why would you do that? The only thing you have done is bring more guilt to yourself. That's the only thing that you've done. So look at here. I was watching the interview that Sonetta had with this I don't even like saying brother. This guy, this person. Pharaoh said that. These people are not my brothers, they're not my sisters. I'm not going to refer to them as that. Some kind of pieces of trash. That's what I prefer. I don't like them. This Pharaoh said that clearly he hates Malcolm X. At the same time, he says nothing personal. He called Malcolm X a snitch. Okay, let's see if Malcolm X is a snitch. Now, before I get to what Pharaoh said, look on YouTube. When people do somebody wrong or whatever, they always make, I'm exposing somebody. Most recently, that Michi X lady, she's exposing, Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins is a low-down, dirty dog. He cheats you out your money. That's what they do. So, as far as Pharaoh said that is concerned, she's a snitch. That should be between Boyce Watkins and her. That's what it should be. But all over YouTube, that's what we do. We expose people. There's people that get angry at me. Next thing I know, there's an exposed video. I'm exposing Angel Snuffing Up 7. I don't know what you're exposing because I haven't done nothing to you, but they do it anyway. So they would be considered a snitch. So I guess that's just how black folks do. We just a bunch of snitches because when somebody do us wrong, we expose them. That's what we do. So you should, everybody that was scammed by Brother Polite, everybody that was done wrong by Sonetta or Umar Johnson or any of these suckers, y'all a bunch of snitches and you betrayed your race because you're supposed to keep all that in-house. You're not supposed to go out on the white man's YouTube or take Zaza Ali to court. You are supposed to just keep it between us as a people and let these people do whatever the hell they want to do. Which goes back to young Pharaoh. Young Pharaoh says, or talked about something called nigger privilege, where it's the same thing as white privilege, except just because I'm black, you're supposed to just let me, you're supposed to just let anybody, hey, what's up, Ali? You're supposed to just let anybody run over you. Do anything that you want to. They can threaten your life. Don't run to the white man. Now, you don't have a gun. You don't have a weapon. You're not violent. You got a sucker that's trying to kill you. You're supposed to be just silent and, let these niggas come and just knock you off or whatever. That's what you're supposed to do. Nigger privilege. You're supposed to let Brother Polite and Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed and all these other leeches, the Nation of Islam and the Kemites and all the other Afro, all these suckers, whatever they do to us, they ripped you for your money, leech you, scam you, threaten our lives, all that type of stuff. We're supposed to just sit back and let them, and don't say nothing, and just let them do whatever they do. Don't call the white man. Now, mind you, the only one they respect is the white man. They don't respect you. You can go to them and say, look, leave me alone. Give me my money back. They won't listen to you. But when you bring the white man into play, now they start listening. Umar Johnson will listen to the white man. The Nation of Islam will listen to the white man. All these clowns, all these pieces of trash, all of them will listen to the white man, but they won't listen to you. Malcolm X wanted them, leave me alone. They would not leave him alone. Look, you kicked the man out of the Nation of Islam. Leave him alone. Oh, he's a hypocrite. He betrayed us. Start talking all that garbage. Then start threatening that man's life. Just keep it to himself. Right, sure. Nigger privilege. That's what it's called. Nigger privilege. Now, again, going back to this video, you can watch some of the video yourself. Sonetta Studios, I think that's the channel. Sonetta Studios, he's interviewing this guy that don't never shave, been wearing a hat that he been wearing since 1945. I don't mean to make mockery of nobody, but I'm serious. You got the nerve to try to talk about somebody. Dude, you should have done what you was gonna do long time ago. You was back in that generations ago, and you still don't have nothing going on trying to give people advice and whatever. Get the hell out of here, clown. So you have Pharaoh said that, and he's talking, and another guy called in, this George Macon guy. He looked like he's full of steroids. I saw some of his videos. He looked like he's pumping steroids, drinking steroids. Both of them are talking about the gang life, and they comparing the gang life to the Nation of Islam. See, there's a different code for gang life. First of all, a gang is involved in criminal behavior. The Nation of Islam is not a criminal organization, or is it? There's a no snitch policy when you join a gang. You're not supposed to. I mean, they are criminals. You're not supposed to rat a fellow criminal out. That's the code of the streets. George Macon and Pharaoh said that is talking about the code of the streets. The Nation of Islam is not part of the streets. They tried to get you off the streets. Let me say that again. The Nation of Islam is not part of the streets. The Nation of Islam is supposed to get you off of the street unless they are a criminal organization. Malcolm X said they are a criminal organization. Maybe that's the reason why, you know, there used to be a rumor. When you join the Nation of Islam, you can't get out. That was the rumor. As you can see, I got out. And a lot of people got out. But the rumor was, when you join the Nation of Islam, you can't get out. That's part of gang culture. That's part of criminal behavior. The Nation of Islam is supposed to represent righteous behavior. If I'm a righteous person and I'm practicing righteousness, I don't care. You can go tell the white man, you can tell the Chinese guy, you can tell whatever that you want. That don't bother me. I'm living a righteous life. There's nothing that you can say about me that bothers me. Nothing that you can expose. Because I'm striving to live a righteous life. However, in the case of Elijah Muhammad, he was keeping a secret. He was messing around with these young ladies. An old ass man, old enough to be their great-grandfather. And you mean to tell me that if an old man, old enough to be your daughter's great-great-grandfather, you say, go ahead, here's my daughter, make her your wife. You know you're a liar. I know that you're a liar. Farrakhan knows that you will be a liar. But it goes back to what young Pharaoh said. Nigger privilege. You believe he's this divine, this godlike figure, and he can do anything he wants to. He does nothing wrong. And you're gonna destroy these young women's lives sleeping with this old ass man. They were not wives. They were charged in the Nation of Islam with fornication. If they were wives, you cannot commit fornication with your husband. What? No, y'all didn't know that. You cannot commit fornication with your husband. If these women were wives, then you cannot charge them with fornication. That's their husband. And funny, the Nation of Islam members, they never asked who the father of these children was. Because probably they already knew it was Elijah. They already knew. Now, they went all ballistic and crazy over Malcolm. Malcolm is a snitch. Elijah Muhammad's son was the one who told Malcolm. They didn't do nothing to Elijah Muhammad's son, Wallace. He's the one running around telling everybody, really. Well, actually, he's verified because there was always rumors. Rumors was going on for years and years. Malcolm even said it. He heard the rumors for years and years and years about this was going on. The only thing that happened was Wallace verified everything. Wallace knew for a fact that was going on. But please, Malcolm, don't snitch. Don't snitch. That's the code. Because, see, they say it's a code of the street. The Nation of Islam is not a gang. It's supposed to be a religious organization that represents peace. That represents peace. It's not a gang organization. That's just like saying you have a code for the street if you join the Boy Scouts. So I used to be a Boy Scout, and then I go out and tell some kind of secret, right? Then the Boy Scouts put a hit out. It's the Boy Scouts. That's the code of the streets. The Nation of Islam is not part of the streets. Malcolm just wanted to be left alone. They kept messing with that man. They kept threatening his life, his family. What you expect that man to do? Y'all a bunch of sick-ass clowns. What you want to do is be able to terrorize black folks, and we supposed to just sit around and take it. And you clowns can do whatever the hell you want to. You don't have to worry about jail, the no snitch policy, so you can get away with everything that you can, and you hide. See, you use black, you use the struggle to hide your dirty religion. That's what they do. So, unbeknownst to George Macon, unbeknownst to Pharaoh said that, really, they exposed the Nation of Islam as a criminal organization. In fact, when you really study the Nation of Islam, they had that mentality. They still had that. A lot of those brothers came from the streets. They came from prison. They came from prison. They came from the jails. They still come from jails. They still come from prison. They still have the street code, and they bring it into the Nation of Islam. And that's why they don't mind murdering us. That's why they don't mind doing bullying. That same type of street stuff that they do out on the streets, they bring it to the Nation of Islam. Malcolm said it's no longer a religious righteous organization. It's a criminal organization. Pharaoh said that, and it's George Macon verified it. They just told us out of their own mouths. The code, that's the code of the streets. That's what you do when you're in a gang, when you're a part of criminal behavior. Elijah Muhammad was wrong. He should not have been doing that. What he done, that's what caused the whole thing. He was a deceiver. He was keeping something in the dark. He was teaching monogamy, but practicing polygamy. And even Malcolm X said, if the man had told them what was going on, Malcolm said he just would have accepted it. But see, you're a liar. He's a liar and a deceiver. That's the problem. But see, when you're criminal, though, you know, it don't make no difference. Criminal behavior, criminal organization. Elijah Muhammad looked the other way. When you had the temple in, hey, Ali, yeah, thank you, sir. You're welcome. You had a temple, like temple number 12, I think that's the number. Temple number 12 in Philadelphia. Now here's a temple don't have a lot of members or anything, got lots and lots of money. Where's all this money coming from? Involved in criminal behavior. Matter of fact, look it up. The Black Mafia, something to that effect. It was the Black Mafia, something really, really big in the Philadelphia. And Elijah Muhammad looked the other way. Everybody looked the other way. Criminal behavior. Now, I would say, under Farrakhan, I have not heard of nothing like that. So I'm not going to lie on nobody. Now, I do know they beat people up. Now, I know that. I know that. Because even my uncle came home one day and grabbed a big stick. I said, brother, where you going, man? At that time, they was having a conflict with the Bilalians. Bilalians was Ward D. Muhammad's people. And they would see how childish these people are. They fighting over the street corner because the Bilalians selling their newspaper and we selling our final cause. So these brothers, these Muslims, gonna kill each other, beat each other upside the head with bats and bricks and whatever over the territory. They silly. See, the Nation of Islam is silly. Fighting over the house. Malcolm X earned that house. He earned that house and then some. But see how silly and childish these people are. Here they come. Give me back my house. Give me back my house. You talking about Malcolm X snitching on you. And see, that's another thing. Oh, Malcolm X snitched on us. You know, what you said about Elijah Muhammad. That's just like, you remember when we was little children? They talk about my mama. Don't talk about my mama. You know how little children fight and stuff? That's my mama. That's the same thing that happened in the case of Malcolm X. Don't talk about my messenger. Talk about, I won't kill you. Talk about my mama. Talk about my messenger. Childish. These are the people that y'all want to follow. They childish. Let Malcolm X have that damn house and leave him the hell alone. But they can't do it. They childish. And they criminals. You know, criminals do that too. Criminals trip off little stuff because they want to show they big and they bad. Criminals do that same type of, woo. So actually, what Pharaoh said that and George Macon done, the only thing they did was verify what Malcolm said, that the Nation of Islam is a criminal organization. They're not supposed to pick up as much, they're not supposed to have in their possession as much as a penknife. These people running around, and don't blame the government. Malcolm even said it himself. They had knives, had guns. And he know, and Malcolm knew these was Nation of Islam members for sure. Ain't no government nothing. These was members of the Nation of Islam for sure, with knives and guns. They're not supposed to have weapons at all, according to the teaching. But you can have weapons. You can pick up a knife, you can pick up a gun when you are a criminal. Farrakhan is a smooth criminal. They're criminals. Pharaoh said that he's a criminal. George Macon, all them guys, they criminals. They come from the street, they part of gangs. That's criminal behavior. Islam is not criminal. Islam is supposed to take you out of the streets, take you out of that mentality, and bring you to righteousness. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna be out of here. If the Nation of Islam was right, Malcolm would have nothing to say. But when you're criminal and doing criminal things, when you're a liar, yes he is, Brother Don. Yeah, that Pharaoh said that. I got blocked from his channel a few times. See, these guys, they talk crap. But see, I was in the Nation of Islam. I don't think that Pharaoh said that was in the Nation of Islam. Plus, I'm not stupid. Plus, I'm not dumb. You're not going to tell me that, Mr. Pharaoh. You're not going to bring that crap to me, George. Malcolm did not do nothing wrong. It's you bastards that's the problem. Because you're arrogant, you're violent, you're vulgar, you're profane, you're a bunch of know-it-alls, you pieces of trash. That's why Brother Malcolm is gone. And see, there's another thing on that, yeah, he's trying to collect $100 million for people to open up a business. Get the hell out of here. Why don't you ask Louis Farrakhan for a donation? Since you love to kiss Louis Farrakhan in his backside, ask him for a donation to see how much money you get. You're not going to get a dime from Louis Farrakhan. Nothing. I guarantee it. You're not going to get nothing. You're not going to get nothing at all. That Pharaoh said that he's a clown. They're not going to talk to me. I doubt if George Macon, I doubt if Pharaoh said that, I doubt if they ever was in the Nation of Islam. Never. But again, the Nation of Islam is not a gang. It's supposed to be a righteous organization. It's supposed to represent peace. But clearly, it's a criminal organization. And they've already proved that. Now, he said when young Pharaoh, everything young Pharaoh said on that documentary, young Pharaoh brought receipts. He brought documentation. He brought evidence, right? Now, they asked, yeah, that's right, they're a bunch of money-hungry lions, greedy bastards. They asked young Pharaoh, I mean, not young Pharaoh, they asked that Pharaoh said that clown, they asked him, where are your receipts? He said he don't need any receipts. The fact that Malcolm X is dead is his receipts. Woo, man, that's his receipts. Because Malcolm was a snitch, and he got what's coming to him because he shouldn't have snitched. If you was a righteous organization, if you was righteous people, there would be nothing to snitch about. The people, the believers, the people deserve to know that Elijah Muhammad was cheating on his wife. They deserve to know that. It ain't no private matter. Because you're teaching one thing and you're doing something else. But then, of course, if you're a criminal organization, all things. Thank you, Pharaoh said that. Thank you, George Macon, for telling us and making it very clear that the Nation of Islam is a criminal organization. None of these people have done anything. They talk about all the work Louis Farrakhan done. I want somebody to make a video and put it all together, all the work that Farrakhan, Pharaoh said that, George Macon, all these pro-black, put it in the video. Let's see y'all work. It don't add up to nothing. It don't add up to nothing. Because if you really was doing something, the white man will be breathing down your back. And the white man ain't doing a damn thing to you. Because y'all ain't doing nothing. You ain't about nothing. That's why. But the white man was on Malcolm's case. The white man was on Dr. King's case. The white man was on the black Huey Newton and the Black Panthers case. White man don't bother y'all because y'all a bunch of clowns. You're fake. I'm not gonna, why should the white man mess with you when you will kill us faster than a police officer probably would? Y'all pieces of trash, you a bunch of rats, an infestation. I wouldn't donate a dime to them clowns. They ain't giving them nothing. Donate for what? Now I'm gonna tell you that quite honestly, if I saw they really was doing something that was benefiting us as a people, I wouldn't mind helping. I would help them. They're not doing nothing. They're not doing nothing with the funds they're getting. Except you see Farrakhan dress better, rise better, stay in more pricey hotel rooms and blah blah. That's all you see. Bunch of pretty speeches. You don't see nothing going on. You see your boy Umar Johnson. You see him picking up trash at a rundown school. Why would you buy a school knowing that you cannot fix it, that you cannot restore it? Why would you buy something like that? That's stupid. Why would I buy a car knowing I cannot fix a car? I can't pay the taxes on the car, but I'll just have it so it can sit as a junk car in my yard. You see, it don't make no sense. And these people actually going for this stuff. They don't think worth a damn. So I appreciate all of you who come to my page, because I know brothers and sisters. I'm gonna call my audience. Y'all, you out here who listen to me, you are my only brothers and sisters. These other clowns, I'm gonna have to question it. I hate to be like that, but hey, there is none, Don. There's a whole lot of expense going on that you have to do dealing with a school. This man is not even close. This man is not even close. But see, black folks love dreams. We like false hope. We like false dreams, and it make us feel good. Farrakhan make you feel good. Umar, Taalik, Zaza, Sanetta, Brother Polite, all these people, even Young Pharaoh, they make us feel good, and they're not producing nothing. But we don't care. You make me feel good. It's like paying a prostitute to make you feel good. That's what it's like. All these people are like prostitutes. The only thing they do is make you feel good, get their money, and they gone. It's prostitution. That's what it really is. On that note, I just wanted to make my commentary on that. I want to send a thank you to Pharaoh Said That and George Macon and Sanetta for showing us and telling us that I want to donate. I hope you're not saying you want to donate to me. I'm not taking nobody's money. If you want to donate to Pharaoh Said That, I guess you have to contact him, I guess. But I want to thank you, everybody, for joining me. I just wanted to put my... No, just keep your money in your pocket. Ollie, just keep your money in your pocket. I'm cool. I'm cool. Yeah. So, thank you for listening. I want to thank George Macon, Sanetta, and Pharaoh Said That. Thank you for showing us and verifying that the Nation of Islam is a criminal organization. Oh yeah, Marcus, if you go to, I don't know if he has it on his channel, but Soul Brother Omar Shabazz, he explained what happened to that 500-bed hospital. It never got built. And the money, I believe it was Soul Brother Joe Tex, that singer Joe Tex, you know, he was a part of the Nation of Islam. And he was basically in charge of the building fund for that hospital. And it never got built. They threw the money away. It was very embarrassing. It hurt Joe Tex to his soul, because he got ripped. Joe Tex got used. Joe Tex got used. Matter of fact, the Nation of Islam is supposed to have an airport. They're supposed to have airplanes, hospitals, all that kind of stuff. On paper. We never did see it. But Elijah Muhammad was rich. Farrakhan is rich. All the people on top got a lot of money. But we never do see these things. We should be sick of people leeching off of us. We should be sick of it. We should be sick of these punks, these chumps, these bastards, these rats, always threatening us. Oh, you a coon, you Uncle Tom. We gonna kill you one day. We'll bring it on. Bring it on. Woo, I want to say a word. I want to say a word. You Uncle Tom, you a coon. One day we gonna kill all of y'all. Bring it. When the day come, bring it. You pieces of trash. That's all I can say. Bring it. Nobody's scared of you no more. And yes, I will call the police. Yes, I will call the white man. I sure will. But at the same time, I will blow your brains out too. I'm not Malcolm X. Young Pharaoh not Malcolm X. A lot of us, we're not Malcolm X. Pharaoh said the reason why Malcolm decided to just let them kill him was because of the street code. He knew he did wrong. No, I would guess that the reason why Malcolm X did that was to protect his family. So if he died and got out of the way, maybe they would leave his wife and his children alone. Not because of no street code, not because he did wrong, because Malcolm didn't do nothing wrong. Was Malcolm X perfect? I never tell you. And young Pharaoh never said that Malcolm X was perfect. But it was wrong what the Nation of Islam done to that man. Murder him for what? But y'all a bunch of cowards. A bunch of criminals. You're right. Y'all are a bunch of criminals. The Nation of Islam is a gang. So right now, if you notice, Brother Ben is silent. You don't hear nothing from RZA. You don't hear nothing from Malcolm X, Flex, Tex, whatever his name is. Wesley Muhammad, Nuri Muhammad. Why are these people silent? Keep Malcolm X out of your mouth. Leave Malcolm X alone. Go on about your damn business. You hate the man. You don't give a damn about him. Just leave him alone. That's the best thing that you can do. And be silent. Leave him alone. You don't fool nobody no more, Nation of Islam. Matter of fact, all y'all pro-black, first black, unapologetic, pan-African RPG, nobody's scared of you and you don't fool nobody no more. Y'all a bunch of leeches and clowns. You the blood suckers of the community. Poison. A bunch of rats that need to be exterminated. That's what you are. Don't come on my channel. I'm glad they get the hell out of here. You and your fake ass religion and ideologies, y'all a bunch of clowns. Your supreme wisdom. If your wisdom is so supreme and you know so damn much, how come you can't handle young Pharaoh? The only thing he's doing is talking. The only thing I'm doing is talking. The only thing Malcolm X was doing is talking. But it hurt you because everything that we're saying is true. So like Umar Johnson said about that sister, I want her permanently shut up. Shut her up permanently. Wow. What's up there, D-Fam? The hell with them people. And the hell with you. You can get off my channel. I don't want your support. I don't antagonize no damn body. I'm bringing the truth. I'm speaking just the way it needs to be spoken. Nobody have time for these childish games. Give me my house. You talk about my messenger. That's childish stuff. Little kid stuff. Bully stuff. You think you're gonna bully somebody into doing what you think they should do? You ain't not gonna bully me. It's already bad enough we gotta be bullied by the white man. I'm damn sure not gonna let you niggas come and bully me around. Who the hell are you? You ain't nothing. Matter of fact, call the police and watch how y'all act. Huh. Talking all this crap. Yeah. Get the hell off my page. Roll out. Kick rocks. Nobody have time for all that old foolishness. You're not real. And as soon as the soul community, the black community, rejects and gets rid of all you clowns, I bet you we'll start progressing. I bet you we will. Y'all filled with all kinds of hatred and silly. There you are. Stay the hell away from me. I used to be one of them. Woo, I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's true. But I never went to those extremes like that. I respect people for who they are. I always done that. I never went to that extreme, but I was one of them at one time. Woo, I'm so ashamed. I feel so embarrassed. That's right, Don. They incompetent. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do. They don't even know what to do. That's why they fail. Because they don't know what to do anyway. On that note, though, let me get out of here. I just wanted to express myself. Again, thank you. Again, thank you. Oh, yeah, see? Booker T. Washington warned us about them. So, hey, D, you know, my contact information is in the description box. And just leave me a message. I will call you back. You have to leave me a message because I get a lot of crank calls. I get a lot of silly calls, people calling me just to call me a nigger or call me a coon. I get that kind of stuff all the time. So leave me a message and I will return your call. See, they silly. Why you gonna call me just to call me a coon or a nigger or some stuff like that? I respect you too, D. I even respect them. But right is right, wrong is wrong. And right now, I need to get out of here. And y'all finesse the rest of the day. And hopefully we can straighten all these things out.